Well, good afternoon everybody, this is John. Hope you guys are doing alright out there in YouTube land. Today I've got a really interesting camera. This is the latest thing that's just came out. It runs about $32, so you can't beat that. It's called the V8 by VIRAN. It's only a small little camera, but it's supposed to be 4K 60 frames per second, so let's check this out. Well, this is the box it came in, so let's open it up and see just what we got here. A very nice case it comes in there, and this is all very nice, looks good. Let's take it out and see what's included here. And here are the accessories that it comes with. We've got a bracket there, a bracket go in one direction, then there's a right angle bracket. Looks the same, but they go in two different directions. This is a 1/4 hole holder. That is a 1/4 sticking out, and it's also a bracket. That is a remote switch for photographs and video, and that's a strap you would use it to tie on your hand. This is some shoes and some stick-ons. Yet another bracket up here. This is a bicycle handlebar holder for your camera should you take it on your bicycle. I don't know how the image stabilization is on this camera, but we'll sharp find out. And then we have your charging cable and communications data cable here. It also comes with a little lens cleaning cloth here. That's kind of useful, just the job. Also comes with a small bath so you can wash everything of your camera equipment in there. And this actually belongs inside the case, so we'll just put that back in there. It also comes with an instruction manual, which is very useful. And here is the camera itself. It's quite small. It says VIRAN V8 on the front. Now here, this is your speaker, and that is the microphone right there. The size of this camera is, according to that, about 2 inches long by 1.5 wide by, let's see, I'll say but just about 1.25 deep. It's blue. It has a metal casing on it. That's the on-off switch. That's camera switch there. Here we have the enter, the up and down, and also the Wi-Fi switch here. What I do like about this camera is it's got a 1/4 hole in the bottom, so you can mount it on a tripod straight away. It is also claimed to be waterproof. I think this is the entrance to the battery and the USB and the SD card. So let's open it up and see. There we go, 4K. There's a nice size little screen on the back. The camera itself has an internal battery. It's not removable, but you can see the SD card slot there and the USB connector, so that's good. And this is totally waterproof, so you've got to make sure that plug is in tight if you're going to, measure underwater or something, do some underwater photography. So let's turn it on and see what it's got. Boy, that's plenty loud, isn't it? My goodness, welcome. Tells you it's in video mode, 4K at 60 frames per second, security card in, the Wi-Fi is not turned on, the battery looks quite full, and there's a microphone which is also on. So, and to record, all we have to do is just press this button on top here. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on here. Got camera mode, take a photograph. There you go. Oh, okay, cancel. Oh, there you go, confirm. There we go. That's that problem sorted out. So running mode, 720 at 120 frames per second. The next one would be, that is recorded file. And back to our video. Now then, let's see how do you get into the settings mode. So according to this, if we press the settings, it's supposed to go into the different modes here, which we've got 4K resolution, they're at 60 frames per second, Now 4K 30, 4K, let's see, 2.7 at 30 frames per second. Yep, that's the one we want. Recording sound, yes please. Time lapse, not. Got loop recording, slow motion. One thing that they have not mentioned in the manual was the Wi-Fi. So there's Wi-Fi there. That's good. Oh, and does this even have image stabilization? That's the other question. Okay, so I just copy that QR code and that should take us into the app. Okay, great, excellent. And there's the 123456789 is the password. Excellent. So what we do is download the XDV app, and that will connect with this camera. And then we have all our settings. You can get into this through the app. Your photo resolution, recording sound, all of this. There we go. What else have we got? White balance, Wi-Fi, image rotation, auto time saver, and format. Now let's see how that's looking. Okay, then as far as this camera goes, I checked out a lot of information on AliExpress, and I looked on different sites for the exact same camera, the VIRAN V8. Some sites say it has an Umbrella H22 processor. Other sites say that it has an iCatch V9 processor. Yet another site says it has an iCatch V35 processor. Pick one, go with it. The sensor on this one, they claim it is 1/1.7 inches. On another site it claims that it is 1/2.4 inches. I mean, you know, I smell deception, but we'll see what's happening once I process the images from that camera. The ad said it has electronic image stabilization. It doesn't have any of that. Bummer. However, the LCD display monitor is 1.5 inches, which is, you can use that no problem. The image format is in JPEG. The video format is MP4, which is also good. It is 67 grams as far as weight goes. Takes 1 hour and a half to charge. It has a 160 degree of view, and it has a 900 milliamp battery according to the information. We'll go through, test it out, and see what conclusions we'll come up with. Well, happy Friday everybody. It's lovely out this morning, sun shining down. It's not hot, it's nice and cool, so I'm enjoying it. Now this resolution is in 4K 60 frames per second. A lag, we're talking about lags, look at this. All them caterpillars there. They come every year. The video is somewhat staggered, so I don't like that. So let's change resolution. We'll go into 4K 30. We'll do all the resolutions. So here we go. Here we now are recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Is that any better? I don't want to have high hopes, I must admit. The reason being is that this camera has no image stabilization, even though they allude to it in the advertisements. Now, I know the microphone's at the front, so it's probably picking us up here, but when I turn the camera around, there does not appear to be any microphone, so this is what we get. We can get video though. 4K 30. Alright then, now we're at 2.7k. You can see how this works. There's some big daisies there. Are they dog daisies? Let's change to 1080. Alright, now we're in 1080. 60 frames per second. I'm going to turn the camera over this way so don't get sunlight interference too much light. Okay, let's go on to another resolution, shall we? This is now recording at 1080-30, the previous one was 1080-60. I'm just carrying the camera, no image stabilization. I don't know what the footage is like, excuse me, but I hope it turns out good. Plants and stuff. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bird with a long tail on the wire there. Look at that. Looks like a blue jay. Okay, we can get some car shots here. This will be good. 1080-30, I believe. We're back on 2.7k at 30 frames per second. See how that looks. Cars coming out here. So what's the verdict? Is this a good camera or is it not? But anyhow, it's a lovely day, that's one thing I do know for sure. Hopefully it'll take decent video, and for the price I'm sure it was worth it. It's a sturdy camera, I mean sturdy looking, sturdy built, that's what I'm saying. I think it's for a metal frame. So look at that. The stream's dried up. The old stream.
Hello, John.
Good morning. Now this camera has a few different attributes, but the problem is, if you're going to do image stabilization, which you can do in post editing, but right off the bat there's no stabilization, so obviously this camera, I would say, is designed to take on a stationary purpose. And so you can just put it down somewhere and let it take video of movement and things like that. That's when it would perform its best. That used to be a green field. Everything was mowed and there was an old barn there. It was beautiful. Now it's a tropical jungle, equally as nice in my opinion. I think it looks great. We've got everything grown, you know, you've got St. John's wort, that yellow stuff. Then the white dog daisy, then going over a bit you've got some dock, and then further over you've got teasel coming up, which they used to use in the 1800s. It used to bring up the nap on wool. They used to use that in the factories in the Midlands of England. Now there is another camera, VIRAN V8 like this, except the saying it has 5k and image stabilization. Now when I looked at the weight, it's exactly the same weight as this one, so I suspect that they just did a software upgrade to make it 5k, so that might be true also. Alright, we're still recording in 1080p. and it looks alright on the monitor here. So indoors it's good if the camera is on a tripod, and because it has a 1/4 screw in the bottom, that works good for it. And yeah, we'll look at the quality of this camera. I'm looking at the monitor of the phone and it looks fine, especially indoors. Looks like indoors, it's designed for indoor color technology. And yeah, from me, I'll see you guys later till the next one. I hope there's not a next one, but you never know.
Tonight, systems wanting nothing.